Barstool Sports Show.
Oh, shit.
All right. In the 35-minute video, Emily Austin said she didn't even know that Mexicans were that smart.
Oh, wow.
While discussing a story about a Texas valedictorian who announced that she's an undocumented
immigrant.
Yes.
That word.
Wow.
Austin added that the Chinese guy is always the smartest guy in math class.
Wow.
And that when she used to talk to Jews in Boca, they would complain and bitch about everything.
Wow.
Just
that's I saw the illegal valedictorian speech.
Wow.
And hey man, dude, listen, it's real simple for me. You're either here legally or you're not. And that's a whole other story. We should probably do illegal immigration next year or next month.
You know what?
Next week, I mean.
You know what? You know what my stance on immigration is?
What's that?
Don't be shitty. That's it.
Okay.
That is my stance on fucking everything from here on out.
What's your next one?
All right, last one here.
But certainly not least.
Okay, wait. I just see.
I'll let Freeze take this one.
Wow. I don't. This is the one you leave me to read out loud. Okay.
I'm going to read this one.
Fair enough. Go for it.
I'm going to read this one.
That's all. Give it to us in that silky voice of yours. Try to make that sound professional, motherfucker. Let's do it. Do it.
X-ray technician finds family jewels in suspect's rear end. I'm going to repeat that just in case I cracked up a bit too much. X-ray technician finds family jewels in suspect's rear end.
Wow.
An X-ray technician helped locate stolen jewelry in a man's rectum, and they reported belonged to his family.
Wow. Oh, they even have the X-ray shot.
Oh, God.
No, well, wait a minute. That looks like the jewels are actually hanging in his jewels.
I know.
It seems to me he stuck them in the right place. Go
I
him.
love this. Someone needs to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, that was terrible. Wow.
A suspected jewel thief in Konya, Turkey, has been arrested after stolen rings and necklaces were found in his rectum during an X-ray exam. The suspect, who's only being identified as OA,
For open ass.
was arrested after police investigated a break-in, noticed his peculiar walk. Continue reading.
Not past peculiar walk.
The 24-year-old was taken to a local hospital to be examined by an X-ray technician, according to the Anadolu agency. All right. The technician found several objects in the suspect's rear end, including 2 gold rings, 4 gold earrings, and 2 gold necklaces.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
In an amazing coincidence, simply amazing, these objects belong to the technician's family.
Oh, wait. The X-ray technician found his family shit up somebody's ass?
Yep.
What are the odds?
I know. The recovered jewelry is handed over to authorities, presumably and hopefully after a good scrubbing.
Oh, just wow. Police arrested the suspect. They believe he was involved in 2 other robberies. Well, he did have 2 cheeks.
Oh!
In the same
But
neighborhood.
only one asshole.
A second suspect, believed to be an accomplice, was also arrested.
What did they feed? Did the second accomplice feed him the jewelry?
Oh, wow. Feed her!
Feed me, Seymour!
The one bent over and the other rammed it up.
Oh, wow. Wow.
My God. Can you get my horn ready?
Ed has just quoted all of his fantasy porn that he's got written up.
A couple times already.
Right.
And that is fresh new history.
All right.
That's, well, it's new history. I don't know about fresh, brother.
No, that's nasty new history there.
Yeah, that's some...
We might have to change the name of that segment. Did you find my horn?
You're an ass for that one.
Yeah.
All right. And are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
What's the time for?
It's time for Blue Hockey! Wah!
And spirit fingers.
Yes. No, jazz hands.
Oh, now we're switching. Fair enough.
The captain and free agent David Backes just listed his home for under $2 million.
Why?
He's a free agent.
Oh.
And he is likely going somewhere else because he's looking for stupid money for his age and his capabilities on the ice.
As well as his house.
Yeah, pretty much. Ken Hitchcock has agreed to a 1-year contract and has announced after the season he will retire as a coach in the NHL.
Now that I love, I want to see him go out like Dick Vermeil.
As a winner.
Yep.
Now, the Blues have since hired former Minnesota Wild head coach as assistant coach and future head coach of the Blues after Hitchcock's retirement. So he's basically going to train for a year. He was actually not bad in Minnesota, but I guess there was a big divide between the veteran players and the youngsters, and he didn't really help with that very much. The Blues re-signed forward Dmitry Yaskin to a 2-year deal. He's not a bad little guy.
No.
He scored 13 goals, not this past season, but the season before. Only scored 4 this year. He's not bad. He's only 23 years old, so he's got a lot of room to grow. He could be pretty good. Okay. He just needs to develop his skills. Gordie Howe, Mr. Hockey, died last week at the age of 88. Now, as much as I dislike the guy because he was a Red Wing, he was the Great One before the Great One took all of his records.
What?
Yeah, Gordie Howe was the best hockey player in the history of hockey for a very long time until Wayne Gretzky came out and said, get out of the way, old man.
Wow. Don't be shitty, Wayne.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, good for you, man. There are 30 NHL teams. And of those 30 teams, the Blues have rated as the 9th best hockey city in the United States. So I guess in the United States there's like 27 teams, but still 9 out of 27 is not that bad.
I think it's like a third of the way down, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's the bottom of the third, but
okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be shitty.
I'm trying not to be.
Okay, is that gonna be our new phrase of the
don't be shitty?
Now, when we get a cup, then we're gonna skyrocket.
Yes, to number 1. Number 1, motherfuckers. Okay, the Cardinals. We'll hit a little baseball. The Cardinals have lost as of yesterday's game 4 in a row.
Boo.
I mean, Rosenthal, he's just. God damn it.
You're just without words, aren't you?
Now, the thing is, after they've lost 4 in a row, after they previously won 5 in a row, they're doing really good.
Well, then all I got to do is lose one more to break even. That's it.
Fuck you, Freeze. The Cardinals are now 35-32, and if the playoffs would start today, they would not be in them. Because the Cardinals are being shitty. Just above 500 for the Cardinals is shitty. They got the best. They've scored the second most runs in the goddamn Major League Baseball.
You seem very upset by this. I'm gonna go get a cigarette. You continue. You do that.
What do you mean you're gonna get a cigarette?
I mean, like, I'm going to go to where my cigarette is. I'm gonna collect it, and then I'm gonna bring it back, probably with 19 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, go get it then.
You do your thing.
I'm gonna do. Well, I don't have that much more to go. It's been a shitty week for St. Louis sports. It's been shitty.
That euphemism was delicious.
They're being shitty. But the Cardinals have scored the second most runs in the major leagues behind the Boston Red Sox. But their pitching is not very good. I mean, Adam Wainwright was Wainwright-like, but he still didn't get the win. And fucking just so disgusted with this team. And really, like I said, I didn't have much more. That is your average Joe Sports Report.
I just can't wait till September.
Oh man, me too. If the Cards are going to keep playing like this, then I mean, I'm not going to give up on the season. But for God's sakes,
you're still upset about this.
I am still upset about this.
I've been gone like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I could bitch for hours on the Cardinals.
He can't get over it just like you can.
That's true. Now Colton Wong was sent down about a week ago, and he's been brought back. Jeremy Hazelbaker, who was for a while known as Hazel Raker, not Hazel Raper, but Hazel Raker.
See.
I know, I went there. Was sent down. Hopefully, he'll get some playing time and can hit 6 home runs in 6 games like he did at the start of the year. But yeah, Colton Wong has been playing in center field. He as opposed to his natural second base, and he was just brought back up for Colton Wong Hawaiian Jersey Day because he's Hawaiian, and so we're going to stereotype and do a jersey in Hawaiian print.
Well, you know,
because
I wouldn't necessarily call that stereotyping. Now, if it was Japanese shirt day, considering his last name is Wong, then I could see stereotyping.
But he's Hawaiian.
Correct. Therefore, it's not stereotyping. It is.
It looks like a Hawaiian shirt, like a traditional, like flower print. Come off the plane. Hey, boss, deplane. Hawaiian fucking shirt.
Again,
That's
that
stereotyping him.
That is what Hawaii is known
That was
for.
like diet racism, just so you know.
That is diet racism.
That is diet racism.
I just don't see it as stereotyping because of the fact that it is in fact accurate, because that is where that style of shirt originated, was from Hawaii.
Yeah, that's still diet racism.
We're experts on this.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
For me shelling it out and for him taking it.
Okay, so I've earned the name resident racist. Okay.
No,
Well,
no, we're not saying that.
No, we're not saying it.
No, we're not even intimating it. We're
Well,
not. Don't be
Andrew did
shitty.
earlier. Andrew did earlier.
Don't be shitty, Freeze.
Okay, all right. I'm trying.
Okay. All right.
Don't be giddy.
Okay. Damn. One of my friends just posted,
yeah.
well, I went on a first date last night. I'm really glad I did. But in the words of a coworker, it's like Monopoly. He will not be passing go. He will not be collecting $200 next.
Oh, wow.
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 Legs closed.
There it is.
There we go.
You can hear the snap of that clamshell.
Oh, wow. Did you just say snap?
Of a clamshell.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Well, then. All right.
Okay. Topic of the week that we really didn't discuss, but that I proposed, so I guess we're going to roll with it.
Well, I thought it's just Father's Day. It's just simple.
Okay. So
Yeah.
tell me about your dad.
Which one?
Both.
Uh-huh.
If you've got more than one.
Uh-huh. I have a biological father, naturally, because I'm sitting here talking to you about it. And
Which is kind of weird if you weren't.
Right. And then I have a stepfather.
And who did you like more?
Well, I never got to meet my biological father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I never got to meet him, which is weird. I'm apparently exactly like him, like down to the face and everything.
Is that what your mom says?
No. That's what the pictures say. Like he and I, like very, very.
Two peas in a pod.
Yes. True story.
Did he have your bird legs?
That's no. I'm thinking.
Don't be shitty.
Yeah, right, Ed. Don't be shitty. Shit. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Over here talking about my dad. He's like, yeah, watch me just whip my dick out and just piss all over this memory. No, true story. One of the only pictures that I have of my dad is of him in a hospital bed.
Okay.
He passed of cancer. What fucks me up about this picture, mainly, other than the fact that, except for glasses, the face, even the way we cut our goatees, were exactly the same.
Okay.
And so, you know that last year, around this time, I was in the hospital with a spleen injury.
Right.
Okay. And so, as I laid there in the hospital bed, I was trying to take a selfie so that I could post it and, let all my friends that actually gave a fuck, know that I was, in fact, still alive.
That's a good thing.
When I took the selfie, I was looking at it, and it was very oddly familiar, and I actually did a side-by-side with the picture of my father.
Wow.
And it was an absolute freak job, and it freaked me out so bad I actually deleted the selfie. I never posted it, never sent it, nothing. But that is one of only 3 photos that I have of him. The other being the picture that ran in the obituary when he passed, and then a picture of him and a lot of other family members, from my paternal side. I never even got to meet. Okay. Basically, I am only here because my mom thought that my father was very attractive and wanted to have his baby. This is the story that I'm told.
Nice.
Yes, this is the story that my mom, which, by the way, will fuck you up as a child.
Yes, it will.
Mom, why do I exist? Well, that dude was hot and I was DTF.
I wasn't going to go there.
Well, great. That's why I exist now. I exist because my mother and my father, and the right amount of alcohol and the right amount of Marvin Gaye were all in the same place at the same time, and boom! It's me, motherfuckers! Yeah. So, now, as far as my stepdad, that's a very short story. That man was abusive in every way there was possible. That has affected me as a person, not just in how it affected me, but how I affected others, and that's a bitter pill for me.
Sure.
And the reason that that's bitter for me is because being a father now, and it's easy to be pissed about it when I'm younger.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to see it from just my side.